bring Debbie down because there's a bit of a hill there. Didn't want them all. Hey guys, thanks for coming out and getting to see the movie 2, The Scar Giver, April 19th. Guys, on Netflix. You know where it is. If you haven't seen the first movie, really? I mean, honestly.
Why are we here?
Okay, good. I'm just going to assume. Which, really? By the way, that's cool. I'll interview you after. See if it makes sense. That's cool. Thank you. I wanted to say a quick thank you to Netflix, actually, because they're amazing and they've done an amazing job helping us out. Ori and Andrew, I don't know. Andrew's here. Where are you? Are you here, Andrew? He's waving. He's being. Say thank you to him. Thank you. Very good. Thank you, Andrew. Because without him, there's not this. That's true. That is a true fact. Thank you, Andrew. Also, I wanted to thank also my incredible cast. I'll get a chance just to say that I love you guys and you're amazing. And I'll kiss you guys later. That's good. And I want to bring out to the stage. It's not a stage. It's just the ground. But it's more dramatic if I say stage. My incredible wife and producing partner, Deborah Snow. Let's bring it out.
Thank you all for coming. This has been such an epic journey. To endeavor to do something that's wholly original, with amazing characters, with so many visual effects and creating these worlds all from scratch, takes so many people and so much hard work. And then to do it for 2 movies that are done at the same time, because these really are one and the same movie, part 1 and part 2. Many hours, and I want to just thank all of the crew and the craftsmen who worked so hard, along with our entire cast, some of which you're going to meet tonight, but others that you will meet on screen. Really, everyone, we were working in the summer in Santa Clarita. It was 102 degrees sometimes,
No,
really
120
hot.
degrees, not 2.
Well, that too. It was still COVID, so we had masks. And it was really...
Debbie must have been by a fan.
It was just really a labor of love for everyone. I also want to thank Netflix's marketing team, who's done an amazing job supporting the movie, and they never really get paid. And they've just come up with so many really creative things to help us spread the word about this movie. I've been told, too, if you guys like the movie, when you watch it, even though you've seen it, I know you're going to watch it on the 19th, give it a double thumbs up. Okay? And without further ado, what I couldn't do, and Zach couldn't do this movie without our producing partners, Wesley Collar and Eric Newman. Woo! And they worked so hard.
And they're super handsome, both of them, which is a benefit.
We want to, Wes and I are going to introduce the cast. We made 2 movies together, and they all still love each other, which is, it doesn't always happen.
They're cute. They're actors. So
they're actors.
Hard to know.
We're going to do it together because it's a big cast. Sophia, come on down.
The Price is Right.
China, come on down.
And our big baddie.
Yes. Good job, Fred.
Thank you. Stas. Fra. Stuart. Elise.
Come down here. Ray.
And Dustin.
Yeah, Dustin's here.
Who plays Jimmy?
What? He plays Jimmy. That's amazing. incredible. Thank you guys. Thank you for doing the movie.
And afterwards, there's going to be a Q&A. So please don't go anywhere. I'm sure you're going to have lots of questions for everybody up here. But enjoy the show, and thank you again, because without you and without the fans, we wouldn't be able to make these movies. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. All right, enjoy it.
I don't know who you know, I don't know who you are, but somehow you got to be one of the first audiences to see this amazing movie, Rebel Moon Part 2. Give it up, everybody. Come on. My name is John Carter, I host the podcast called Happy, Sad, Confused, but tonight it's my honor to introduce and chat with a whole lot of people. Look at all these chairs up here. You ready for this? Yeah. Should we do this, guys? Who here is a Zack Snyder fan?
If we played both movies back to back, you would have been, I think, a little bit more
153 days.
Yeah, in the mode of how we all felt at the end. But again, I love them like crazy, and thank God for them, because they made it all awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. For those that don't know, this is a true passion project. This goes back literally decades for you. Deborah, have you been hearing about this from Zach for a long time, I take it?
On and on and on. No, actually, it was something that the story was so compelling, and I'm all about having female, like, amazing female characters. So to have this character that Sophia so brilliantly portrays is so amazing, and to be able to create this unique story with unique worlds and all these amazing characters and amazing worlds, it was something that, as Zach talked about it for years and years and years, I was always saying, yes, let's do this, let's do this.
Leslie, I'm curious, you produced with Zach before, obviously, so these are very epic films. He doesn't do anything easy, needless to say, but it's all on the screen. What do you do again, this man? Congratulations.
Amen.
Well, it's
without saying a great thanks to, of course, our filmmaker, Zach. I mean, everybody has to bow down to this man. I mean, no, frankly, I mean, it gives me chills to articulate this, but I've met this man over 30-some, I want to say at least fairly 33 years ago, and he was still in film school. And who could have fathomed that this filmmaker, I went there as a model to pose for these, art school, students.
Photography students.
And
In Paris, no?
no,
Where was it?
Here in Pasadena.
when I first landed in California, this was at 33 years ago, and so I remembering that my modeling agency at the time used to send me to this university or school, and we will be posing. I will be posing as a model to these film students, and I took a picture. I posed for Zach. Little that I knew that I was receiving a call 33 years later. I mean, in my home, and Zach wants to talk to me. And so I called Zach back, and Zach was like, hey, buddy, how's it going? I have this project that I'm working on, and it's exciting, and you should, by the way, it would be great to work with you, to work with, together again. And I was like, together again? How could that be? I mean, do we know each other? And he goes, yes, man, some 30 years ago, I took pictures of you, I was a film student, and I was completely floored, and I'm still wrong, sort of like, resonates in my spine, just the fact that I met this man so many years ago, over 3 decades ago, and he's, put together some stunning images, stunning stories. And one that's made me dreams quite often, it was the idea, how he conceptualized this idea of 300, you know, and yeah, so I'm grateful.
You're not just a great filmmaker, but look at his fucking socks, man.
This round of applause for Zach's socks today. The man.
And a round of
I'm
applause.
looking for the photo of Jaimin that I took.
A lesson to any actor. Meet Zach today. You may have a part in 33 years.
It's normally not that long of a gestation period, but you never know.
Ed, are you prepared to have?
But in the past, playing antagonists, I think it's been the fact that I've been able to bring a certain level of humanity to them. That even if they're doing ungodly things, that you could relate in some way, that there's some empathy that you can feel towards them. And that's where I feel like I've kind of found my niche in villains. So I've done that before. So with this one, I was like, nah. There shall be no humanity. There shall be no moral conscience. We are going to embrace horror as a lifestyle, you know? And we embraced it. And what you see up there is the results of that. It was kind of tough to live in that realm and that headspace for such a long time, being the kind of teddy bear that I am in real life. But I feel when I watch it, I don't recognize the person that I'm watching. You know, even Zach's pictures that he took in the photography, I was like, I don't even recognize the man that's there. I'm as scared of Atticus Noble as you are. So that was a enjoyable thing to kind of take that journey and transformation into that. And I'm glad it was successful, because I thought to myself, I'm gonna gamble with this, but it could make this guy really fucking boring and really 2D, you know, by having no humanity. But I also think that when you have someone such as Noble that represents empire, that represents a history of fascism, colonialism, there is no space for any positivity. You know, Zach talked about how he didn't want to smooth out the edges and do these soft-edged space fascists. Fuck that. You know, fascism is a horrible, ugly thing. And so I tried to represent that.
Already found the photo.
Everyone line up to look at the photo of a Jaimin. Line up one by one, you will see it. Step right up.
Spoiler, he looks really fucking good in the shot.
When does he not look good in a shot? I mean,
He does look good. It looks like your book.
It looks the same, and it looks awesome. Anyway, happy I found it. Now I can relax. I can go home.
We're all free to go home.
That's good news.
You guys will be able to go home tonight.
I'm seeing it, and I've not even seen the.
Jaimin can go home tonight.
Drum roll, everybody. Here we go.
Okay, look how beautiful it
It's also a picture of the picture. I took a picture of it with my phone, so it's not like really the photo, but anyway, it's a great job.
nonetheless.
Well,
can I see it quickly?
I just push the buttons. You know, I don't really, you know, it's not that hard. Look at the man. You know, I'm gonna do this.
I'm doing this. This is ridiculous. I tried.
Excellent work.
Sentiment was there.
Excellent work. Anyway,
This was not part of the plan, guys.
it was.
It's not.
Remember
Digress. This is
Stands
what
did
it's
not
all
follow the
about.
Remember when we
plan.
talked about this? It was a lot cleaner. I remember when we were backstage talking about, like, you'll take out the picture, Styles will run it up and down the thing. It was gonna be great. It's gonna really work great. It's a great gag.
I was not part of that plan.
Let's talk, because we have a bunch
Oh,
of...
speaking
Yes.
of pictures, though, I will say, sorry, as a segue.
He's trailing
But if you
everyone.
saw, I don't know if anybody saw the picture, that one picture that was last night. Well, you guys weren't there, or some of you might have been. The picture I took of Ed actually is one of my favorite shots from the thing of you, Atticus, just so ripped and crazy. It's just, we were talking last night, and that's what he was saying. Like, I don't know who that guy is, but he's fucking scary. And I was like, that's it's you. So I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, no, it's amazing.
I want to talk about new skills that can be added to the resume.
I think so, yeah. Actually, I have a garden back in the Netherlands, and it was fully overgrown with weeds, and I was thinking, fuck, I could use a scythe now. Because my lawnmower could not do that anymore. No, but I took that very seriously because, you know, I'm the one with the greenest thumbs. And so I thought I better look good doing that. If I don't really know how to fight, I better know how to harvest.
Talking about fighting, my friends on the other end over here, you all have some epic Zack Snyder fighting you get to participate in this one.
Yes, absolutely, yes.
So again, if you're gonna do a kick-ass epic fight scene, you do it with this guy. I want some remembrances, some like snapshots. What's it like to be photographed in a Zack Snyder fight scene? What's unique about it?
It's exhausting to film it, but it's epic to be photographed in it, I'll tell you that much. It's a one-of-a-kind thing. I'm not sure if I've been asked, Zach, but I made sure I did a couple of This Is Sparta kicks, just for sheer nostalgia. I'm not sure if any of them made the cut, maybe I just...
No, they're in there, they're in there.
They're right in there, just tucked in. But no, it's an absolute honor to be part of, Zach created such an aesthetic within action with these wonderful stop motion moments, and growing up myself as a kid, when I first started acting, I was living on my friend's floor, and me and my friends used to call ourselves the Spartans, because it was the few against the many, those who would choose to rise up against whatever odds. And it's a full circle moment for me to be able to call Zach not only my peer and my leader, but my friend, and to now be an honorary Spartan, being with these warriors alongside me now. So really, it is truly an honor. Truly.
Stuart, any remembrances of fighting with Mr. Ed Skrein? What pops into your brain?
I mean, being beaten up.
Oh no, it's
A lot of
PTSD, sorry.
smashing off the inside of a metal ship. I mean, it was phenomenal. We had an amazing kind of week of just going all out. Like, I remember that first moment of coming out one of the foxholes and, having to do it one-legged. You sort of had to be under this thing and come up. It was like a one-legged lunge. By the time we'd done that 20 times and then I had to run, one leg just didn't work.
You never switched legs.
I never switched legs, no. I should have. It was like there was only one way to sort of, But the same with, seeing 300 when I was a 20-year-old in, college kids in Glasgow with an ex-girlfriend. And
Tell us about it.
I
Wife's in the
wanna
room.
look like that.
You know what's weird is I was 14 when I made that movie. You were 20 when you saw it.
But yeah, you pinch yourself. You do.
You do.
Every moment, And he's a legend. As the human being you all are, it's pinch yourself moment.
It is. This is not the way you said that, correct? You've set the bar high for yourself going forward. Good luck with that. What was there an initiation process? Did you feel comfortable from day one? I mean, give me a sense of sort of like jumping into this world. Overwhelming, exciting. What are the emotions when you started on this?
They all haze me pretty seriously. I'm kidding. No, I mean, I really got the warmest welcome from this whole group. And I think the way they really set the bar high was obviously, you guys just saw the movie, but also just in terms of the attitude that everyone had on set every day. There was like a dedication and a work ethic, but there was also a lot of humor and lightness to everything too. And I just could not have asked for a better first film.
It wasn't your first actual day, the day we blew up that giant explosion. Like literally, we did this crazy, the shot where she's having her flashback to, you know, her origin story and working in the mine, and there's a gigantic, it's hard to tell in the movie, but the pyrotechnic guys lit off this explosion that everybody, I was like, that's a mistake. Like they must have blown the truck up or something, because it was literally an outrageous explosion, and you were a trooper to just kind of stand there like, I guess I'm safe. Right? Like, these people know what they're doing, right? Like, why would they blow up the whole side of a mountain if it wasn't safe?
I couldn't see anything.
By the way, I remember one of our Netflix executives who we were working with on Army of Thieves came to visit us from Germany, and she had a white blazer on. And I was like, oh no, this is not. And we're sitting by the monitors, and all of a sudden the explosion hits, and it's like, boom, and this big wall of debris and like soot, and we were covered in it. And I was like, oh, maybe you shouldn't have worn the white blazer.
The thing about Zach's films, you're seeing, I feel like, 10% of what's in your brain. Like, you have the entire world, the backstories, the future, side stories. Who here is asking the most questions? Who is campaigning for the prequel, sequel, whatever?
Stars. All of us. All of us. I have created some bot accounts to ask some interesting questions. Yes. Excuse me for being a fan first and foremost.
I have no issue with 30 bot accounts as long as they're all positive.
Always positive.
So we can say that the Rebel Moon 2 film saga is complete to a degree. We can also tease, we can say that there is another version. These are amazing films, but you're going to get a different experience a little bit down the road.
Yeah, a little bit down the road. Probably, I would say, we're talking about August, the date in August. We don't have one set. And that could change. I don't know. I'm not in charge of that 100%. But yeah, you guys will get to see the director's cuts of these movies. And yeah.
If we can get them down from NC-17 to R, because that's where they're sitting.
We're working on it. We're gonna get there. Yeah, so it's a very different experience. You know, I like to call it sort of the alternate universe version. It's not necessarily extended or additional or director's cut. It's literally alternate universe. Rebel Moon. It has a different logo.
How much more time?
Each movie is 1 hour longer than the theatrical.
Let's go!
And let's give Netflix credit, because
honestly,
normally we do these things under duress, and Netflix was like, you know what? You're known for your director's cuts. We want to see director's cuts, and we want to shoot additional scenes. So they let us shoot additional scenes, and we planned for the director's cut.
Yeah, it was kind. It was very kind. So that's coming, and so there's a whole other experience waiting for you people, and that's the fun of making movies, I suppose.
But you need to see this version first.
Well, they just saw it.
Again on Netflix. 2 thumbs up.
Yeah, Debbie's very into the 2 thumbs up. So don't forget the 2 thumbs up just to make Debbie happy, because otherwise she's going to come for you.
All thumbs up. We're going to spread the good word, and then we're all going to meet back here in August and discuss the director's cuts.
Oh, nice.
Congratulations, everybody who passed the Zack Snyder experience, singular experience. Rebel Moon Part 2, The Star Giver, everybody. Give it up for this amazing.
Yes!
Give us all a second since we're so proud to file out. But again, spread the good word. Thanks for coming out tonight.
All right, thank you guys
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you so much.